with a look at conditions along the Great Lakes. Taking a look at Duluth with a view of Lake Superior, where we're dealing with, you guessed it, snow, cold temperatures.
Yeah, we do definitely have some temperatures there that look very cold, right? You can see all that snow coming in across the area right now. And, we're not done. We're just starting winter time, and we have more systems that are going to be here, more lake effect snow that we're going to have to be dealing with, too.
And of course, when you're talking about the largest freshwater lake in the world by surface area with one of that Great Lake, then you sometimes might have issues with freezing. Now to Lake Michigan. Now, did you know that this is the only Great Lake located entirely within the United States? Which I did not know that.
I did not know that either. So check this out, because here are the views from the west side of the lake along Chicago and on the east in South Haven, Michigan. Now, the eastern shore of Lake Michigan is home to the largest freshwater dune system in the world.
Those are some pretty chilly looking shots there. All right, now let's take a look at Lake Huron. This is looking west on the lake from Caseville, Michigan. This lake is actually nearly 50% covered in ice already, and you can see that here. You would typically be seeing some water. Instead, it just looked like frigid Arcticness.
So now to Toledo, Ohio, where the Coast Guard had to break ice around this massive 1,000-foot long cargo ship on Lake Erie last week. And as you can see, much of it is covered by the ice.
Oh, that just makes me think of like those old-timey explorations that you hear of where the ship got stuck in the ice. All right, let's take a look at Lake Ontario. Oh, you see it. It's winter, it's ice, it's more ice as far as the eye can see, including an ice shelf that has extended nearly 200 yards from the shoreline of Webster, New York, all courtesy of a surge of sub-freezing temperatures. And that's what it's been, right, Lynette? We were talking so long about all the lake effect snow that we were getting. We were ramping up all that snow. Well, that lake effect machine does not shut off until you get a significant covering of ice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what does stand out right now, of course, we have 32%, so 33%. But look at Erie. Erie's covered right now.
Yeah. I mean, and that's a big deal. That's what you wait for, right? You wait for the lakes to get more covered so that you're not just living in constant lake effect snow, right? That is not so much the case as you look at Lake Ontario, as you can clearly
wide
see
open
here.
right now.
And when you talk about this ice, it shoots up like this when you've had significant cold, and that's exactly what we're seeing.
Exactly. So, of course, we're in January, and it's been going up. The current ice cover on Lake Erie right now, 95%. So, that's good if you want to shut it down.
Yeah.
And, of course, Erie is the shallowest, so that one always freezes first.
It's just so crazy to me how you can see how, much it just jumped up above average there after being a little bit below average. And you see why here. I mean, we have spent more than the last 2 weeks in, places like Cleveland, bitter cold.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, it's important to remember that the ice on a lake may look frozen, but looks, of course, can be deceiving.
Yeah, for sure.